As I mentioned, one of the things that we want to do is go ahead and download a file. So I'm going to go to Internet Explorer, and this time we're going to WyoWeb, the portal system for the University of Wyoming. And so I'm going to do that through the remote computer. Whoops. And we'll go ahead and do that. And I'll type my username and password in once again. And log in. And in this case, I'm going to select Student Resources and go to my course sites. And in my course sites, I'm going to go to the course where I know there's a file and select my file, and finally dataset. And I'm going to select that dataset, and it's going to ask me to save this. And this is, once again, going to save on the remote system. So I will save this. It'll ask me where I want to save it, and I'll save it there. I've already saved it there previously, so it'll ask me if I want to replace it. And I will say yes, and sorry for the loud noises. And so now I'm done with that. So we'll look at this system, and in My Documents, we should see that new file somewhere in our system. There it is. Chapter 1, Interactive Problem Data. Okay, so we know that this is now on the remote system. Okay, so the next thing that we want to do is we want to start SPSS 15.0, and we can also do it from Programs under Statistical Programs or Statistics Programs. SPSS for Windows. So we'll start that, and we'll do something relatively simple. So I'm going to go ahead and click on More Files, and OK. And I'm going to find this problem set. Let's do it a different way. Let's go for File, Open, Data, and I'm going to look for something down here, and this time it'll be in Excel. And remember that it's in My Documents, so I'm going to My Documents, and I'll find that data set. So this time I know it's an Excel type of file, and we'll go ahead and open that. And select OK. And I'll go ahead and close the output. And so here's the data set. Nice and cleaned up. So this time we'll go ahead and analyze. And we're just going to do something really simple, and we'll find out what the genders are. And select OK. And now it has put together a set of charts for me. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and select this chart and select File, Copy. I could also press Control-C, but I did that. And what I want to do is I want to go ahead and start Microsoft Office Word. And in there, I want to go ahead and paste what was on the clipboard. So I will go ahead and paste, and there I have my chart. I am now going to save this as in, it'll be in My Documents, and I will call this Scrabit 1. And I need to make sure that I save it in a format that I'll be able to use later. So I'm going to go ahead and save it as a Word 97 2003 document. So I'll be able to use it on my local computer. And go ahead and save that. Okay, so we're going to go to My Documents. We're going to make sure my file is there, and that's important. So we have Scrabit 1. Terrific. Okay, so instead of that one, I need to make sure I close the right one. This time I'm going to send this information to me, Okay, and this time I'm going to go to the mail system for the University of Wyoming. So I type mail.uyo.edu and log on with my username and password. And so I have all these messages and all these requests for help at my normal work. And I'm going to send a new message. And this new message, I'm going to send it to myself. Just grab it at uyo.edu. And I am going to attach a file. So I'm going to browse to my documents, and I'm in my documents, and I look for Scrabit1. Okay, and I will now attach that file, so it will become part of the attachment list. And I'll close that, and it'll attach itself right there. And I'll call it homework, and send. Okay. So if I wait long enough, or I check my mail, I can check it here, and there's my homework. So I can, at this time, close out of this and log off the remote lab system. So I am now done with the remote lab system. Okay, so I can go ahead and close the browsers. So I am no longer on the remote lab system. And what I'll want to do here is now start up the web browser again. I just wanted to make sure that you knew I wasn't in there, and mail.uyo.edu. And so now I'm doing this on my local computer. So I log on. Okay, and I'll open this message. And I will save this by right-clicking on it and save target as. And then I can put it on my documents on this computer. And now I will go ahead and close the browser and go to my documents. And find my Scrabit1 document. And there it is on my local computer, so now I can work on it. And if you want to make changes to this and send it to the remote computer, you just do the opposite. You go ahead and email it to yourself, and then on the remote computer, you go ahead and open it. So